Good evening, everybody. It is time for our week 13 Hangout. Let's wait a few minutes and see if a few more people show up. It's Amanda.
Hey, sir.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, that was pretty.
I'm gonna go in the other room. Sorry, sir. I'm at a
Sounds
dinner
like
with my parents.
a lot of fun there.
Oh, yes. They're talking bad about me.
Too much excitement.
Yes. It's a family dinner night.
Including the dog.
Yeah, the dog. Yeah, the dog is the louder than the baby sometimes. There we go. Go outside to get some peace and quiet.
I was just thinking that. We'll wait 2 more minutes. I know that I talked to Sarah today. She said she was definitely coming.
Oh, yeah, she's usually on early.
Yep. Maybe she's held up.
Well, I was having a hard time getting the URL to pull up on Twitter.
So have you taken a shot at the public goods module?
I did. I actually did it today. I got a 70 on the quiz. There was a couple of questions on the quiz where about the positive and the negative
Externalities?
Yeah, I can't say the word. That I just couldn't tell. Like, I was having a hard time telling the difference, like telling what they were.
The difference is which side the externality is on. So if the benefits are broader than to the person consuming the product, then it's a positive externality. So you get a vaccination, and that not only protects you, but it means that you're protecting other people because they won't get it from you. So the externality is on the benefit side. That's a positive externality. With a cost, your actions are imposing costs on people in addition to you. And so that would be a negative externality.
Okay.
Like playing loud music in your neighborhood. You know, if your neighbors don't like your taste in music, then that would be a negative externality from their perspective.
Right. Okay. And that was one of the examples that was in the module,
Okay.
the music. And the other one I had problems with, it was the government. Oh, gosh. Oh, the government imposing regulations and things.
Mm-hmm. When you have externalities, what that means is the market is not supplying the best amount, the right quantity. And so government can either, well, when you have a positive externality, the market undersupplies what's optimal. And when you have a negative externality, like something like pollution, the market oversupplies what's optimal. So one approach to dealing with that is the government can say either with a negative externality, you can't supply as much, you can't pollute as much. So that would be one form of regulation. With with a positive externality, they could look for ways to get people to want more. And the easiest way to do that would be to provide a subsidy, say free flu shots or something like that would get more people to get the flu shots. A subsidy is an example of a pricing policy.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the other one is a quantity policy, right? So there are equivalent price and quantity policies. Often with negative externalities, we use quantity. We use the quantity approach. There's a long history of saying you can't do this or you can't do as much of that.
Right.
But one of the contributions of economics is to say an approach which is just as effective, but maybe less costly, is to give businesses the permission to pollute, but they have to pay the fee, right? So that's called an effluent charge or an effluent fee or an effluent tax. Effluent just means pollution. So the idea is because you're not really letting them get away with anything, because once they realize they have to pay to pollute, they will choose to pollute less. And that's what you wanted anyway. So you're kind of using the power of the market to get what you want people to do.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully when I go back and retake the quiz, I'll understand it a little bit better.
Yep. All right. Well, we may as well get started. I don't know where Sarah is, but she knows how to watch the video. So we're now in week 13. There's only one more week to go, and that should be both exciting and scary. It certainly is for me. I have a lot of work to do in a relatively short amount of time. So this week we're doing the public goods module, which covers public goods, positive externalities, and negative externalities. The theory behind those things is all very similar. Next week, we're going to do international trade, which is a totally different topic. Each of these last three modules, you can take an entire course on the topic. Basically, they're just applications of microeconomic theory. So we're sort of showing you, giving you a taste of what's possible. So I'm thinking, well, one thing that I want everybody to remember, not just you, Amanda, because I know you remember this, is tomorrow's the deadline for test corrections Friday is the deadline for test corrections for test number 2. So not a lot of people have done those yet, and we're running out of time. So this is kind of like your last reminder that you need to do it if you haven't already. And then the second thing is the final exam is the first day of the final exam period. It's that Monday. So it's a week from this coming Monday. You can take it anytime during the day, but I need to know when you're going to come in because you have to take it in person. So, please send me an email and let me know when I can expect you. I think last week you mentioned, Amanda, that you might have a problem with that.
Yeah, only because I don't get off of work until 3:45. So, well, I mean, I guess I could probably make it there by 4:15. Actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I am flexible, and
okay. Because you said we had until 5, right?
Yeah. Well, yes, not a problem. You can actually take longer than that. What I really meant is you shouldn't start it after 5.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'll be there about 4:15 then.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else was on my list. I think that was really all the things that I wanted to make sure and talk about. I am thinking about, but haven't decided, on having one more group assignment, and that would be something to make you guys review for the final exam. So I will think a little more about that and see how my grading goes. And if I think we can fit it in, I will do that for next week. But for now, you guys are in the clear. Do you have any other questions?
No, sir, that was it.
All right. Well, then I won't keep you, and you know how to reach me, and we'll talk again next week.
All right, sir. Well, thank you.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.